Okay, Lauren, we want to talk to you, and we're talking about how September was just a really hot month. We're hoping that October is going to be really cool.
Yeah, I wish. Carmen, we're actually going to be ending this month above average, and we're going to be starting the next month above average as well. So we've looked at about 19 days above average so far in September, and we've only got 2 left, and I'm forecasting those to be above average as well. Only 6 of those days have been below average. Now, this morning, starting a little bit above average as well. Temperatures right now sitting around 67 degrees outside. Into Fort Worth, 68 in Dallas, up towards McKinney, you're at 62. Denton, you're at 60 degrees. It feels nice and mild this morning. Dew point temperatures are in the lower 60s and the upper 50s, so it's not feeling too sticky either, which is definitely some great news, especially if you're headed out to the state fair. Through the day today, temperatures will be climbing by lunchtime, 82 degrees. High temperature for the day here across the Metroplex, 87 degrees. But notice we'll be increasing cloud cover as we continue into this afternoon. It's all thanks to a disturbance that is in the western half of the region. Now, I want to show you how warm this September has been so far. We're looking at an average temperature, which is basically you take the highs and lows and divide it by the days. That's the average temperature. It's 81.1 degrees in September so far. The 30-year average is typically around 78.5. So we're a few degrees above what we typically see for this time of the year. And that's what we'll continue to see is the high temperature trend continuing into the day tomorrow, today, as well as through the rest of the week and moving into the next week. Temperatures will remain above average. We're talking about in the middle to upper 80s, even some of us reaching into the 90s as we continue into the upcoming days. Again, satellite radar imagery we're continuing to monitor. Just dry conditions here across the Metroplex, but here's that disturbance I was talking about over into West Texas. That'll continue to move up to the north through the day today, and all of this gray right here is the cloud cover that we'll continue to see. Now, generally speaking, we're staying on the drier end of the spectrum. Not going to be looking at too much activity whatsoever here across North Texas, but generally speaking, we're increasing the cloud cover throughout the rest of this afternoon into the evening hours. All of this cloud cover continues to push off to the east through the day today. So not going to be looking at any significant rainfall or thunderstorm development. Quick update on the Atlantic tropical outlook. Tropical storm Imelda is continuing to move up to the north, but thanks to Hurricane Humberto, which is giant, it's category 4 hurricane, it's likely to stay a fish storm, which means it's likely to just stay into the Atlantic Ocean, but it's so huge that it's actually going to be pulling Imelda to the east, which will redirect it from the United States, which is definitely good news. The only bad news is Bermuda will continue to watch for hurricane force winds. Now, 87 degrees, dry conditions will be in the forecast as we continue through the day today. As we move into the next few days, temperatures continue to climb around 90 degrees by October 1st.